What's good, peeps? Guy here with Total Geek Live. With us,
Hi.
as always, is B, Danny, and the Kaiser himself, New John.
Ha ha
New
ha!
John. Less calories of old John.
This is totally my
Anyway,
authentic
tonight we're going to be
voice.
talking about Stranger Things 2 and all the excitement therein. So,
Yes.
got all sorts of unsolved mysteries with that going on. So we are ready to start getting into the Scooby Crew and talking about it.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty.
Gotten away with it. Where were you?
Like I could totally talk in the Shaggy voice the whole rest of the thing, but I'm not going to. All right.
Ha
All right,
ha,
we've gotten
you
into a weird area.
guys.
All right,
Ha
without
ha.
further ado, though.
And we're about to start our video. Hold on, let me laugh just for a little bit longer. Now we're going to start. And now.
We gotta do this? Let's
Arcade.
Yes. Oh.
You control the rebellion tonight. You know how many quarters they had to have spent to have gotten to that point?
Haha, I used to beat up the kids to steal the quarters to get to that
Didn't it
point.
cost- I know mine would cost at least $1 or $2 per game.
At least 50 cents. At least.
Yeah.
Oh.
Zoinks!
Whoa.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
I think this one's going to be worse than the Demogorgon.
You think?
I want to go to that arcade.
Oh, yes.
True that,
I'm
homie.
less worried about the horror and more interested in
Haha.
Oh, sad.
Oh.
Someone's up to no good.
Oh, Pal Kaiser got his groove back. I'm just saying, fellas.
It's perfect.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you totally start getting into this business.
Oh, I miss Vincent Price so much.
Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize.
Oh, yes. Terrorize neighborhoods. Haha. Hee hee.
Sometimes I feel like I still see her.
Oh, so.
Must stand and face the hounds of
Oh, I'm so sleepy right now. Oh, I'm just kidding. I love this trap.
Yep.
I wish I had a thing. I'd put quarters in it.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever is happening,
You gotta start getting into it, though.
from this place.
What does it want? Not me. Everyone else.
Party.
Then you gotta get that arm screen.
Ha 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 ha.
Might have to get on my chair and do that crouch walk thing.
I just lied, you guys. Michael Jackson is my cult. Ah!
Be wakey.
I wonder if she has any egos with her.
Oh. Break on through to the other side.
Yeah, very poltergeist-like there.
That arm thing, that's not how babies are made, right?
Oh.
The day
Wow.
before my birthday. Do, 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 do.
Well, that's what I just said.
All right, so let's get into that. I've watched that trailer like 8 billion times now, and I still cannot get enough of that particular one.
All right.
That is so stupidly good.
Haha.
So, yeah, because I remember when it debuted, because that was like, I added that from like my day 3 panel when we were talking about Comic-Con. And it's like, okay, Stranger Things 2, and I'm definitely all excited for it. We've seen trailers before. And then like about a minute in, it starts getting to the thriller beat, and I'm like, I know this.
Uh-huh.
It's like my latent years of Michael Jackson music. It's like, I know this. And then it's just like, oh, and like I lost it right there. It was pretty much
Yep.
over at that point.
Really cool how they did that. It was really great. Yeah.
So,
Well, I saw that news. You get your Shyamalan, little buddy. I just knew that was just for you. So,
Right.
I've got some other things that I've got questions about, and I'm glad you guys agree with me, even though I haven't said it yet. It's so weird. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you. I had to get that off my
Woods,
chest.
Great. Just
The whole moment and the feeling.
and yeah, the environment, the atmosphere of it, and all that. Knowing, and wow, I mean, seeing that we don't know. It's not the Demogorgon, or maybe it is, and he just got bigger or whatever. But there's something really, really big on the other side right now.
Do you think the crickets in the woods are scared right now?
I think it's been pointed out as to what might be going on with that new villain, because it's straight up Lovecraft. This thing's like an eldritch horror level stuff. But on the earlier trailer that came out, someone like really eagle-eyed, because they did an illustration of it, and like the book underneath it, that's like a text out of like the original Ravenloft books from Dungeons and Dragons.
So,
Really?
Oh yeah. They pointed out and showed a side-by-side comparison, and so that's like, because the Demogorgon was obviously from Dungeons and Dragons as well.
Yes.
So
right.
that they kind of threw in that little tiny Ravenloft reference. Is that kind of giving a hint as to what we're going to deal with in terms of a new monster type? Because if they're pulling from Ravenloft, things get dark. Things get like super dark, messed up. And that's going to get into a whole new area, because like if you don't know Ravenloft very well, and I'll keep it short, it's basically the stereotypical vampires and werewolves and you know, everything's like horrible there, and anyone who actually gets anything that they want, it's all cursed and tainted, so they never truly get it.
Right.
Everything's evil. I mean, just the whole place about that, everything, it gets corrupted. So that might be kind of a hint for what kind of monster we're dealing with. So you might have to dig into your lore on that one just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go on a little bit of a tirade here, and I'm hoping you feel me. I really like bread. Bread is probably the best thing that I've ever had.
Guide. Survive the end of the world, you had to read Dungeons and Dragons.
Right.
Well, did they have Dungeons and Bread?
Make sure you roll that 20 for your crit.
Well, anyway, as I was saying, it's really good, and I feel really strongly about it, enough for me to push up my glasses like I did. So I'm going to do some scary hands about the bread, and then, I don't know, I'm probably just going to like point at some things, because my bread's always under attack, you see, and I really shake my fist when that happens. And it's these fairies, and I'm like swatting them away right now.
Big giant potato.
And they're the potato fairies, exactly.
Yeah.
Stupid potato fairies, man. They're like trying to crush my head, and I'm not having it. And then I just try to swat them away again, and they don't even like give me a second's rest. It's tiring.
Well, then, like, sort of to harken back to the 80s, you have Sean Astin is in it.
Mm-hmm.
So from Goonies, Sean Astin is it's playing someone in this. Doesn't seem like he's enjoying what is happening right now.
Can I ask you a question? You see what I did, but
yeah.
I'll be here all week.
So that's kind of cool, kind of a thread to the 80s, which is nice.
Right. We got the great Dragon's Lair that we've all
more
played.
like Potato's Lair.
It was the first Laserdisc game that I ever knew existed. And I'm like, wow, you can play a cartoon?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
It completely blew my mind. It was the first thing that took my mind off bread. For like just a minute, though. I'm like talking to like just a minute. And it gave me psychic powers. So I started building my own hand house. It was so wild when that happened. You know, it's like Dragon's Lair, bread,
that button,
potato fairies.
Button. Yep.
Yeah, I still remember my first time playing Dragon's Lair. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, the squid tentacle monster got me on the drawbridge, and that was that. So.
And that was it.
Classic guy.
Good investment. I'm so proud of it.
You magnificent beast.
So I want to get back to the Michael Jackson music, because obviously that's like my other thing. What I
go on.
From what I gathered as well, it's like they had to work really hard to license the rights to get that music in the trailer. Like they went back and forth with the Michael Jackson estate, and like it didn't look like for the longest time they were going to get it, and they were like so bummed out because I mean the music makes that trailer,
right?
And Yeah, so they were kind of bummed out, but then they said they like did this one last final super big push, and then they finally got it. And you know, it's so quintessentially 80s, and especially with all the dark horror in there. And then you've got that coupled with those Ghostbusters costumes, and I hate them because mine wasn't that good.
Oh,
know,
no,
so
it
jealous.
never was. You were terrible as a child. But I won't get into that. Well, actually, I will. I'm not feeling your costume,
they
bro.
are the Forefathers
I just
cosplay,
hated it.
Yes, because
Yeah.
mine was not like that. My proton pack was a brown paper bag with crayon
Like
drawn all over it.
Potato
And
bag.
then you had like the empty paper towel rod.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
Yep.
I just
taped to more brown paper bag for the hose kind of
Yeah.
thing.
I'm glad you're coming
And,
around,
you know,
Danny. I'm
that.
feeling you.
There were no lights or
Paper
anything
football
like that.
time.
And then I didn't have an awesome jumpsuit like that. You know, I just kind of put on beige. I don't know. It might have been under, or what is it like you wear for skiing and stuff? The long
Underoos?
sleeves. I forget.
Underoos.
Yeah, long johns. So it was probably long johns, and then I drew, you know, the Ghostbuster insignia on it, and that was very, very low key,
Huh.
Yeah.
low budget. I mean, not low key.
Mine was
low
a
budget.
brown sweatshirt and brown sweatpants, so I had that. And then we actually like did find like the actual Ghostbusters logo patch, so at least I was legit in that respect.
Oh,
Yeah.
you.
I had a legit patch. So I mean, that was like I can't even remember what my weapon was. Obviously, I've grown up and gotten much better toys since then.
Yeah,
Ha
right. Yeah, and their trap that they made.
Oh,
Man,
man.
the ghost trap was
Next level stuff, man.
freaking intricate. I mean, I saw the tape that they used, and it's very high quality
Oh yeah.
duct tape stuff that they used there to make it all. I'm just looking at that, and I'm like, it opens up and everything. Man,
Yeah.
they're pretty talented kids, but you know they have been through some things, so they've they've learned a few things.
Yeah.
I totally understand that.
So that's what I was
Yeah, some
thinking.
stranger kind of things. Yeah.
I think it's pretty interesting. And this is what we were talking about before. Like this trailer doesn't spoil things, but it gives you what you want. You know,
True that,
Kind of
homie.
it gives you a little piece of information here, a little bit here, a little bit here, and then you have the moments that are like, oh man, this is going to be cool. But it tells a story, and it kind of gives you kind of an idea without spoiling things, which I think is a brilliant thing. And you know, as of last season, Will was returned, but he wasn't unaffected by his time spent in the Upside Down.
Right. He's got some kind of connection there
Yeah.
now that he spent so much time in the Upside Down. So there, you know, we're going to see him dealing with all of that.
Yeah, and I think what's also kind of fun is that, you know, the surprise hit Barb is going to be not brought back on as far as we can tell, but at least they're going to reference her and give her kind of, you know, a memorial or something to kind of say like, yes, she was significant.
Well, there is justice for Barb that I'm truly feeling. I think there's a lot. In fact, I built a statue out of bread, which was probably the greatest thing. And I think they should replace all the characters with bread, because bread truly has no master. It answers to no one.
Yeah.
And thank you for agreeing with me on this.
Exactly. That would be an interesting kind of twist to put on it, is that, because we never really saw what exactly happened to her between her and the creature.
Twisty bread could work.
And it's kind of, they need, you know, the fans just glued themselves to Barb and wanted to know.
Yes, true that.
It's kind of, you know, literally. So, you know, there's a little fan service that needs to be done here to kind of
and I think
either give us closure or give us something else, you know.
A spin-off series of That's Just Barb.
Ho, ho, ho.
Classic Barb.
Oh, I would
Barb.
watch that every day.
'Cause
Every single day.
I don't think she's going to be coming back, and it's like and this is my reason why I don't think that's going to happen. Have you ever because I mean they show what happens to her in for season 1, but have you ever
and she's like, I don't know, like a
she's ruined.
spaghetti monster, right?
There's no gentle way of saying that. Have you actually Googled what Barb looks like? It's like dead Barb, Stranger Things. Have you ever seen that picture where it's still just for a second?
Mm-mm.
Because it's like you see it for a split second. It's like, what happened to her? And it's like you look at that. Yeah, I know. She's
some twisty stuff there.
Yeah, she's pretty ruined, and I think they actually had plans to make it even worse from what I've seen concept art.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah.
And I saw that, and yeah, it's I don't think Barb's coming back from that one in any capacity. I think she's pretty much gone.
I don't know though. She could walk it off. I'm kind of
It's
seeing
gonna be
that.
pretty cool seeing 11 back
Mm-hmm.
and her story, and you know how it's kind of intertwined with the sheriff, Hopper. So that's gonna be kind of interesting to see how they get her back into the story mix.
Right.
But it's kind of like it touches on all the fondness that we have for the 80s, all the kind of feels. I'm getting the feels.
Oh yes.
So it's gonna be really, really cool. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, because I mean that's the thing I like love about Stranger Things. It really encapsulates, because we were all that age in the 80s ourselves, and like, man, it's just like they nailed it. How good it just was. I mean, it's like such a magical, awesome time, and they really just captured that. And I've never seen any like period piece. I mean, it's kind of weird to think of it as a period piece, but it is.
Right.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
You'll think about it however you want. Once bread is your true master, you will kneel to bread and you will love it. I'm telling you, bro. It's awesome. And then I'm probably just going to talk about some other things that don't even have to relate with this, because I'm a sensitive guy and I have feelings.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Right. You have the gimmicks there. That's a big sell.
Yeah, it feels like a natural world, but at the same time, it's also kind of like all this horror's going on and all these awful creatures. Because I mean, the first one was bad, and this one just I don't even know what the hell they're gonna do for this new one. But it's like I'm watching, it's like, oh my god, all this suspense, but it's so comforting though. It's
Right. You
it's
just
like
want to
a
go
giant hug on a TV screen.
Right. Just want to go hang out in that arcade and just have some good times.
Beat up some more
I'm
kids.
willing to risk the monsters to go back there. So
Right.
You.
I have some Ravenloft books. I'll figure it out.
You ain't.
You are a pioneer of your field, Thin Man. I give you 2 high fives. Oh wait, you're somewhere else. So I'm just going to make scary monster hands at you right now. And you're going to have to think about what these scary monster hands are doing. And maybe I'll kind of like, I don't know, really have you think about
I
it.
kind of also got a
I'm not done
I
yet.
kind of got a War of the Worlds vibe from the beginning shot, or not the beginning shot, but the shot when he comes right outside and it's all dark and you have this like a 3-pronged little
Basketball?
thing or whatever in the background.
Yeah, it looks like I'm looking at it. It's like there's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So it's 6.
Like little pointy crab people.
And I've seen something similar in the Stephen King movie, The Mist. Had similar creatures that looked like that in there. So.
And that had some horrible stuff too.
And you know, the Mist, the book itself was, I believe, written either in the late 70s or early 80s.
Yeah.
So here's a little bit more 80s stuff there.
Yeah. It's hard to tell what this creature is. I mean, it doesn't even have a name, so I'm just going to call it Winky for all intents and purposes.
Okay.
But in any case, Winky is just like this. Like I said, it's like Cthulhu level eldritch horror, big, monstrous, and spider-looking thing. And to be honest, as cool as he is, and I loved seeing the Demogorgon, and it made it no less scary. I kind of hope they keep, because of the sheer size and scale, I kind of hope they keep Winky not fully revealed.
Right.
In the sense, like, I just want to imagine how terrible this thing is, and they're pretty good at that. So.
You're just talking about the monster, right? Because
no, don't show me your Winky.
Okay, I had something else, but just want to make sure we're on the same page.
You've been waiting for this for the last 2 minutes, haven't you?
Oh, every damn minute of the day, bro.
I needed a name. It's not my
You needed
fault.
a name, and Winky is what you came up with?
I don't know.
mean, this. This thing doesn't even have eyes to where we could see him winking or anything.
I
Maybe
would have
that's
called him
that-
Corporal
that makes
Merriweather.
sense.
It's a lovely name.
You
Haha.
think it only has one eye?
Or one out for winking, you know. I'm just no, but yeah. So, but yeah, as I said, it's coming out this October, just in time for Halloween. So, I got to really rethink my trick or treating plans now. So
Halloween
yeah,
is time for pumpkin bread. Total time for pumpkin bread in both hands, actually. 2 hands of pumpkin bread. Can you imagine?
Yes.
I knew you would get me, Baltimore. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You totally would get me. So,
Well,
Yes. And while I'm doing that, I'll watch it on my phone.
the funny thing is that Spirit Halloween just released yesterday all of their new
No.
costumes, and they're adult-sized costumes of the kids from
No
Stranger
way.
Things. Yes.
That doesn't
So you
seem
could
right.
do that. And there is a Ghostbuster costume, so you could do exactly that,
you.
guys, if you wanted to.
These are all my dreams.
Absolutely.
Every single one, except
is a
the one
wonderful
with the corn on the
right?
cob.
It is an amazing, amazing thing.
Every dream is amazing with corn on the cob. I'm telling you, it
No,
goes very
no.
well when paired with bread.
Yeah.
And
No, I checked them out. It's all good.
I think
Are you
we're
sure?
gonna have to do this. I think this is now a thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send you guys the links to all the costumes and everything and check them out.
Well, this is for sure getting my cash. I'm a subscriber already, but yeah, I'm
Oh,
going
yes.
down.
Right. Same here. Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
got
I
my cash.
feel like ending the video right now. I might do it. I might not. I'll keep you
Absolutely.
in
Yeah,
suspense.
in terms of like cash or trash, absolutely cash. It's like even without a second thought. This one looks so good, and I'm just so hyped for this. Yeah, I mean, it just looks good. It just looks like, I mean, the first season was just awesome, and this one looks to pretty much just keep going. So down with that.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right. Well,
Exciting,
that
guys.
was our Stranger Things 2 episode. We are
Yay.
definitely all cashing in on this one. It's coming out this October on Netflix, so be prepared to binge watch that like a fool. All right, but in the meantime, thanks again for stopping by, and as always, it's all geek to us. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Ha-ha.
letters.
Ha-ha. Pumpkin bread. I made it funny. And I'm spent.